Hey everybody, Monkey Wrench Mike. We're back with another video on, yes, this here, the pink Barbie SUV. We have a lot of work to do today. We are going to install a very inexpensive doubled-in radio that I have professionally attached this little pigtail to. We have speakers over there. We have parts for here. We have adaptions that we're going to do here. And we're going to take a look at some of the things that are kind of wonky on the inside of this car. So as the song goes, come on Barbie, let's go party. This right here was the source of all of our problems, okay? This is the single fuel injector for this whole engine. It just kind of squirts things out in the throttle body and then gas goes where it needs to. Now, because this engine is running a little bit rough, I think it's kind of, I don't think it's getting enough gas. I remember I cleaned the filter. There are two little screens, and I'll show you here in a second, but I didn't remove the screens to kind of blow everything out. So whatever gunk may have kind of started to get back onto the screens, which restricts fuel flow. What I would like to do is take this off and remove the two screens, and I'll show you what's going on. I do have another one ordered just in case I screw this up. It'll be here on Tuesday, but this is Saturday, so if I F it up, we're going to F around and find out. It'll be a couple days before I can start the car. But let's see what lies under here, and I'll show you. I've got this just to kind of loosen things up a little bit. Oh, I got my microphone screwed up. There we go. Probably a little better. Okay, here we go. There's a little cap I think is really, really cool. It sits right there. And then there's a little gasket that will come up. Come on. Come on, little buddy. There you go. And this will lift up. Sometimes it takes a little persuasion. You're supposed to blow air in the fuel bowl down there, and it's supposed to pop it out, but I haven't got that to work for me yet. Okay, we need some glasses. Hold on. Let's just kind of see what's going on here. Oh, don't that, Mike. There it is. There you go. Okay. Screen 1, screen 2. Screen 2 looks really, really, really dirty. Okay, screen 1 I kind of focused on. Screen 2 down here looks bad. So we'll see if I can carefully get these off. I don't want to put that on camera because there's going to be lots of cussing. But this is the problem right there. Hopefully you can see it. There we go. There's one. Wow. That's been there a while. That's really dirty. There's no way this is coming off. All right, we're back. I don't want to jar anybody, but that's a close-up of what this thing looks like, okay? And if you look right here, some chunks came out when I cleaned this, okay, with carb cleaner. So I've also cleaned the little needle of the fuel injector. And we're just going to hope that that works. Back it up, Mike, back it up. And if it doesn't, we'll have a new one on Tuesday. We'll have two new filters, and I can't get this other one off right there. There it is. There's something attached, and it's just not coming off. So I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to put it all together. Hopefully the car will work, and if not, then we will fix this little piece on Tuesday. We'll put in two new filters, okay? So let's continue with our work. Radio installation has begun. In fact, we have the speakers already installed. You can see one right there. Nobody comment on the quality or the price I paid for the speakers. They sound good. It's a cheap A SUV, and these are cheap A speakers. But that's okay. They're going to work fine. They're going to sound great, and they're going to go along with a cheap A radio that I actually have from probably a year ago. Yeah, let me show you the radio. There it is right there, folks. We got it in. Don't look closely. This is actually electrical tape to cover the screws because my bezel is broken. Somebody broke my bezel and it's missing all of this that goes right around here. Okay, this part is good, and this part would actually cover up most of the screws, but I got electrical tape until I find another bezel. Let's see how it sounds. Let's see how it looks. Actually, I know how it looks and sounds. I gave it a preview. Are you ready? Don't be hating on my radio. A toto. Come on, baby. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom! Or 3, 2, 1, boom! Here it is. You got me stuck. Yeah, baby. I think it sounds good. Here we go. Okay, we can adjust the equalizer a little bit. But look at that, baby. Look at that. We can go home. I guess this is home. Okay, let's go here. I really haven't even checked this out. AVN equalizer, phone, settings, CarPlay, Android Auto, radio, USB, review camera. I don't know if I'm going to connect that or not. Auto link, micro SD card, Bluetooth audio. And yep, I did put a little microphone right up there. And I ran it down through here and down through there and all that kind of stuff. So we'll get the sun visor back up. But I think that's 1,000 times better. And it works. So that, hallelujah. There's the crappy old one that sounded kind of okay. It didn't really fit anymore. This is the new one that looks fantastic, and maybe we'll install the backup camera. Right, well, we have progressed into removing a drive shaft because we have to get the transmission pan off because we are changing the transmission fluid because this is a Barbie girl living in a Barbie world and she deserves the best, right? So we had to remove this. I've got it kind of stuck up here with a screwdriver. Of course, it's going to come off and hit me in the head. There is no drain bolt. So thank you guys for that at the Geo place. But let's just take off the bolts and see what happens. I know a mess is going to ensue. So let's just kind of see what's going to happen. And of course, I got to move everything. And I got my glasses on, my hat on, trying to protect myself from falling transmission fluid and drive shafts. Okay, let's hope this is the right size. Ugh, this is so gross under here. I even cleaned under here, but it is disgusting. Ugh, this is gross. Oops. Oh, that one easy to get out. Well, that was 17 minutes and 28 seconds of fun. This is what it, this is what it looks like. And there's not a whole, I mean, there is a little bit, but I've had much, much, much worse, okay? There is some sludge down here, but not much at all, and I don't see any big chunks. So this is a huge win. It's just a little bit on the magnet, so that's good. So we will replace the gasket and the filter. We'll clean this off. We'll put it all back together, and then we'll fill it up. All right, that part you don't get to see because there could be some cussing involved, but this gasket's coming off very nicely. So I think this has been changed a time or two, so that's some good news there. We got her all buttoned up, almost. Okay, we have 3 quarts of transmission fluid. That's what you do when you replace the filter professionally like we have done. We also have the radiator. Everything is good to go. I got double clamps here to make sure this does not pop off. I got all of this looking good. Only thing, I still have this right here, which I'm guessing is for some kind of a water temperature sensor. I just don't have a plug for it. There's another one right over here on this side that I have a yellow, it looks like a yellow and white wire going into, and I am covered in flies. The ducks have taken over the garage and the flies have followed, and I'm not very happy about that. Okay, I am happy about this. We have a brand new Wix air filter. We'll get that on. We have repaired the hole in the air tube right here. This will go like that. We'll get it all buttoned up, and then we'll give her a start and see if she is still doing any kind of a weird hummy, runny, strange kind of a thing going on. Let's go ahead and see what she sounds like. Well, I think it sounds better. But I am doing a little test because I was getting a weird sound over here, and I don't have the alternator belt on. That still sounds weird to me. But there's a sound coming from down here, and it's not making it anymore now that the alternator is not alternating. So let's reattach that. Oh my gosh. And I found an exhaust leak right here. Right under here, there's an exhaust pipe, and it's got a weird sound. Well, it's another day, and Barbie decided she didn't want to start. So, yeah, I paused before I took her to the dump and burned her because I knew this was going to arrive. So this is my fuel injector rebuild kit, and look how clean those screens are. Look how tiny the mesh is right there. This is what it looks like now. This is what it's going to look like after I get this new little package all attached onto the single fuel injector. I also have printed off all the directions I found, the service manual online. This is how we're going to set the timing. Yeah, my voice is changing. This is how we're going to set the timing once we get her started again. I don't know what the deal is. I hope I'm not off a tooth with this, because if I am, this stuff gets to come off and I get to reset that on the timing belt. Yay. So let's get all the new little screens put on. We'll get her assembled. We'll check timing if I can. We'll put a straw in here, raise cylinder 4 to top dead center. Hopefully I can kind of just move this back a little bit, the cover, and see if the little mark is lined up with this right here. Then I'll assume that we are okay. And then we'll try to give her a start. And once she's warm up, then we will move on to all of these lovely, lovely directions. Okay? We'll see you in a minute. Well, this is a scene I've been looking at for a day, okay? But good news. We even have the little cover on. Check that out, baby. Look at that. It was in my box of parts right there. So we have taken, well, everything apart again because it was running a little bit rough. So radiator came off, fan, blades, everything, all this came off. We checked the timing. It is 100%. It absolutely is, and it couldn't be any better, okay? We checked the distributor and the rotor. They look good. We have new spark plugs. We didn't get new wires because when I was testing, I got spark holding these things far out. So I'm getting all kinds of spark over here from this sparkulator maker, which is fantastic. So I think everything is good to go. I do want to point out, this wire, it goes all the way back in under the hood, into the cabin of the car, and it ends under the steering wheel right here, and I cannot find where it goes. Okay, I've kind of pushed it back because I'm just going to ignore it for now, but I think it has something to do with the car, and it's come apart from something, and I just don't know what it is. Okay, so, well, wherever it went, I'm too excited to look for it now. Anyway, if you know what this orange with the blue dot goes to under here, let me know. Okay, we have the keys, we have a charged battery. We're going to start up the car and see what happens. First though, we must open the door and alert the ducks. Hello, my pretties. Where are you? Hello, gorgeous babies. Oh my God, it's like a heater out here. 105 today. This is the worst summer. Whoo! They have a pool. It's dirty. It needs to get changed. It gets new water every single day. So let's go ahead and give this car a start and just see what happens. You ready? I think it's going to run great. I'm anticipating no problems. The air conditioner has not been changed. I think it's R12 because it still has the small inputs, okay? It doesn't have the larger adapters for them. So I don't have access to R12. So we may have to convert this. So I just want to get the car started and drive it. I can't wait to drive it. You ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, she sounds good. What do you think? So much better. So much better. I still have to do the timing, okay? So we still have to work on the timing. The car has to be warm for that. And the weird sound I'm hearing again, I think it's the alternator. But the car sounds so much better. It needs to come down and idle. It needs to lower itself a little bit. Well, we decided to do a test anyway. I got all kinds of smoke coming out of this old girl. There's where I have an exhaust leak. There's where I have an exhaust leak. Well, okay, that's good. There was some white smoke coming out, but now there's not. We used to have white smoke coming out, now we don't. It used to come out here where I have an exhaust leak, but I've decided to try this and just see what's going on. I think that's good news. Let me show you what's going on right here though. There's my leak. Woo! Oh, that burns your eyes. Okay. We should idle down some though, right? Temperature's going up, that's good. All right, that's gonna do it for another video on the Barbie car. I got my two favorite passengers right here, Mama Duck and Lola. Papa Duck doesn't want to be anywhere near the car. He doesn't like the car. Mama Duck loves the car. You got beautiful blue eyes. Yes, you do. Lola, let her have some of the scene, okay? You have beautiful brown eyes, okay? Let me know what you think about the car and what we should do next. It's been a long, long journey. Is she time for paint? Do I go back to the original wheels? Do I fix the air conditioner? Do I take both tops off and take her for a spin and take you along for the ride? I don't know. You let me know. But thank you very much for watching. We certainly appreciate that. And we will be back with another video very, very soon. You want to say goodbye? You want to say bye-bye, Mama Duck? No? Okay, that's all right. Lola, you want to say goodbye? Nobody wants to say goodbye. So I'll say it. Okay, we'll see you later. Bye-bye. Quack, quack. Quack, quack. No? Okay. So pretty. There you go, finally. Finally, Mama Ducky.